saw you back there talking to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. Obviously, there's a fraternity between coaches, but have you been able to lean on him at all, or just kind of talk about, how things were before? Like, how has he been a resource to you?
Yeah, I mean, I've known him forever.
Yeah.
So we've had a great relationship. And even while we were both coaching, he would always reach out, check on me, see how I was doing. He was a guy that we could always lean on and ask questions. So none of that has changed. We're excited to have him around. He's a part of what we're doing. Questions that I have about things in the past, getting his thoughts, ideas, those types of things. So he's always been a guy I've leaned on, and that hasn't changed.
I mean, going into the open practice tomorrow, I guess that's the first public event, for this team as far as getting on the floor. What do you hope to get out of it? I guess maybe is he getting anything out of it from a player evaluation standpoint or anything like that, or is it more so for the fans?
It's for the fans.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun. Not sure how much we'll take from it, but it's more about the fans, letting them enjoy it, letting them see their guys out on the court.
How has it been working with Fred Vincent as right now?
It's been great. He's been an open book. Obviously, he's really, really committed to what he does. I know a lot of people talk about his, ability to work with guys on their shots, but he's more than just that. He's not just a shooting coach. He's got a ton of experience, knowledge of the game. He's a great teacher. He comes up with great ideas. So it's been fun getting to work with him and learn, how he works and then learn from him as well.
Yesterday when we talked to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪, he talked about, how last year was the first time that he actually had this role as a primary defender and stuff. What have you been able to see from him on the defensive side of the ball? And do you think there is a chance, a possibility of him kind of developing into that more 3-and-D role?
I think he wants to. I think he's committed to doing it. He's kind of slithery on the defensive end, so you watch him. He does a really good job of avoiding screens, asking questions about your schemes and those types of things so that he can be in the right place. But to be in that position is more of a want to. Obviously he's athletic, he's talented, he's intelligent, but you have to want to accept that role, and it says a lot about him that he has.
J.I. and Sasser are probably the two other guys on this team who could kind of fill that ball handling role. As far as that, what are you looking for from them specifically in camp as far as how you can kind of split those playmaking reps going forward, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗢𝗪?
Just guys that can organize first and foremost. We may not have guys who, are historically, initiators, but we got guys that can handle the ball and make plays and use their intelligence. So you're going to see from us a ton of guys that have the ball in their hands and making decisions. So we may not have a primary ball handler all the time, but we split it up, make ourselves a little more difficult to guard.
So when 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪's out, you're looking at more so like a group responsibility. I know you talked about Duren, also handling some playmaking as well.
Yeah, it's going to be everybody. If you defensive rebound the basketball, you've got the green light to handle it and bring it up the floor as long as you're going to make the right decision. So we're giving everybody that opportunity early, see who can't do it, and then we'll go from there.
And as far as Ivy's speed, that obviously kind of gives him a unique, trait that a lot of guys don't have, including on this roster. Do you have to kind of scheme for him a little bit more to adjust for what he can apply downhill compared to maybe a Cade or a Sasser?
Yeah, what we do should fit him, right? And what we're trying to do with all the guys that we keep talking about is put him in position of strength, and that's one of his strengths. So we'll try to use that as best we can and see what we get out of it.
Sunday being the first preseason game, what are you seeing out of your rookies, and what do you want to see from them on Sunday's game?
The want to learn. There is no game like the NBA game. There's no way to replicate it. Playing with the level of talent, the speed, all those things. So just watching them, learn from day to day, ask the right questions. I watch our young guys spend so much time with our veteran players, picking their brain, those types of things. And then, it's always about the competition. When you step on the floor, how hard are you competing and how selfless are you playing the game? And then we'll build from there.